run, but you can't hide.
Clem, come on! Here I am. Get in that truck. Doc? Please!
Alright, let's begin by you telling me.
There was a time when you never thought that this guy
I can't lie!
could do this. And that a guy that writes like this
I like you. I don't know what it is about you. I just...
My tits?
No!
could do this.
Donald, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Donald. Just don't go to sleep. Just don't go to sleep, Donald. Look at me. Look at me, Donald. Keep looking at me.
Or a guy who directed this could do this.
I'm gonna marry you. I know it.
Okay.
And then 2004 kicked in, and this happened. This is the story of how one director perfectly put your heartbreak on screen.
It's about relationships, and it's about how we think about people and when they struggle, what that's about, and I think that's eternal.
It was nice meeting you and all.
Before this film, our rom-com was mainly like this.
Oh, how I wish you would.
I really have to go.
Genius writer Charlie Kaufman was part of a new age of writers who weren't hip or cool at school. They were just the geeky kids who were marginalized or bullied. Nowadays, these guys run Hollywood.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome, dude.
But back in 2004, we were at the beginning of a renaissance. Where the lead character looked like this.
I guess I just woke up in a funk this morning. I gotta get my car fixed.
And your leading female love interest didn't look like this anymore. She looked like this.
How far are you going?
Rockville Center.
Get out. Me too.
Really?
What are the odds?
Now think back to the times when you've fallen in love mutually. Was it like this?
So where are we going?
Or like this?
Sorry. Okay.
No.
Sure. No, that's okay.
I just have,
Take care then.
For me personally, it's always been like this. And Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind hits the nail right on the head.
You're trying to figure out, did she fuck someone tonight?
Now, see, Clem, I assume you fucked someone tonight. Isn't that how you get people to like you?
We had a Jim Carrey who was growing tired of being just the funny man. And struggling to shake that tag. And we had the fearless Kate Winslet, who was always pushing herself to new places, never afraid to be the villain of a tale.
Well, I don't want to give him up. So if we go to court, I'm going to tell the judge that you're an unfit mother, and that you have psychotic breaks, and that you can raise a fucking kid to save your life, and that you see ghosts in the trees, and you fucking talk to people.
She understands that character is three-dimensional. And we had a French director who was keen to prove he could make a great feature film after huge success with commercials and music videos. And then, of course, back to this guy.
You know, the process of writing is pretty dull. You know, there's not a lot of anecdotes. You sit there and then you struggle and then you come up with an idea and then you either like it or you don't.
The mastermind behind the whole story of a man who falls in love with a girl, has the best time of his life, then the worst time. And then he wants to forget it all, before realizing he really doesn't. And he was in the wrong all along. We've all been there, in love with someone and then out of love, and wishing away those memories because they hurt so much. The genius of this film is that it puts together the perfect director for this type of tale, and with two actors who had something to prove, and a supporting cast of Oscar-worthy actors who, despite having very small roles, believed wholly in the project. When you think of Jim Carrey and a serious role, you don't naturally think of this. You think of this. And when you think of a quirky female romantic character, you think of her.
My name's Clementine, by the way.
I'm Joel.
Hi, Joel.
And when you think of the best romantic comedy drama writing, you think of...
I like to sort of pepper it with enough stuff so that it resonates in different ways at different times.
And when you think of the most accurately directed depiction of true love, you think of Michel Gondry.
He's really a visual genius, and I mean, I say that with utter admiration.
This was lightning in a bottle. They all needed this film, and neither has done a project better since. Gondry has struggled to reach the same heights. Carrey has faded away and changed his perception of success.
When you wake up in the morning and you feel like, I'm the universe, you don't have to reach for the stars.
Winslet has been up and down, and Kaufman has begun directing some interesting projects, but none as good as this film. What this film got right more than anything else is how intense someone can feel for a moment, how intensely we fight to keep it there, and then how intensely we want it to go so we can move on. And as intensely as I want to forget that this film was the last great rom-com, I simply can't. It's just too perfect. This is Cinema is Dying. I've been Marcus Flemmings.
Okay.
We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely incredible. This video is not going to age very well when we get past 10,000 subscribers, but I don't really care. If you could subscribe, if you haven't yet, if you've been watching the videos and you're thinking about subscribing but not quite done it yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you love this film, which I love this film, say so in the comments. I would love that. Hit the like button, share the video. There's a couple of videos over here as always. And until we speak again, big love.